Some people in India accuse Swami Vivekananda of supporting the caste system and its accompanying injustices and discriminations. But is this right? Was Swami Vivekananda in favor of Brahmins and opposed to Shudras? What were Swami Vivekananda's actual views on the caste system? Swamiji has himself answered this question for us in a conversation he had with one of his disciples. Once a disciple went to visit Swami Vivekananda in Calcutta. After a long conversation on many topics, the disciple asked Swami Vivekananda, "Swamiji, how many disciples have you in the West?" "A good many. 2 or 3,000, maybe more than that." The disciple questioned further, "Are they all initiated by you with mantras?" Swami Vivekananda replied, "Yes, they are." "Then did you give them permission to utter the pranav, that is the Om?" "Yes, I did, my child." The disciple was taken aback. In a shocked tone he asked, "But how did you, Maharaj? They say that the Shudras have no right to utter the pranav. None except the Brahmins can chant the sacred Om. Moreover, the Westerners are not even Shudras, they are Mlechas. So how could you give them permission to chant the sacred Om?" Swami Vivekananda was not upset with his disciple's aggressive line of questioning. In a calm voice he replied, "How do you know that those whom I have initiated are not Brahmins?" "But Swamiji, where could you get Brahmins outside India, in the land of the Yavanas and the Mlechas?" Swami Vivekananda answered, "My disciples are all Brahmins. I quite admit the truth of the words that none except the Brahmin has the right to chant the pranav. But you must ask yourself, who exactly is a Brahmin? Being a Brahmin cannot come by birth, because the son of a Brahmin is not necessarily always a Brahmin. Did you not hear that the nephew of Aghore Chakravarti of Bagh Bazar became a sweeper and actually used to do all the menial services of his adopted caste? Was he not the son of a Brahmin? In reality, the Brahmin caste and the Brahmanya qualities are two distinct things. In India, one is unfortunately held to be a Brahmin by one's birth, but in the West, one is known as such by one's Brahmanya qualities. As there are three gunas, sattva, rajas and tamas, similarly there are gunas or mental qualities which show a man to be a Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya or Shudra. The qualities of being a Brahmin or a Kshatriya are dying out in India. But Westerners have already attained to Kshatriyahood, and from there they are taking the next step to reach Brahminhood. In fact, there are many Westerners who have already attained to Brahminhood. The disciple was listening to Swami Vivekananda's words with great attention. He questioned further, "Then Maharaj, you call those Brahmins who are sattvic by nature?" "Quite so. As there are sattva, rajas and tamas, one or other of these gunas more or less in every man, so the qualities which make a Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya or Shudra are inherent in every man. But at times, one or other of these qualities predominates in him in varying degrees and it is manifested accordingly. Take a man in his different pursuits, for example. When he is engaged in serving another for pay, he is in Shudrahood. When he is busy transacting some piece of business for profit on his own account, he is a Vaishya. When he fights to right the wrongs, then the qualities of a Kshatriya come out in him. And when he meditates on God or passes his time in conversation about Him, then he is a Brahmin. Naturally, it is quite possible for one to be changed from one caste into another. Otherwise, how could Vishwamitra the Kshatriya become a Brahmin? And how could Parshuram the Brahmin become a Kshatriya? Hearing Swami Vivekananda's profound words, the disciple was deeply impressed. But his curiosity was still not satisfied. So he asked, "What you say seems to be quite right, Maharaj. But then why do our Pandits and our family gurus not teach us the same thing? Why do they keep these profound truths hidden from us? Swami Vivekananda became grave and replied, "That is one of the great evils of our country." The disciple nodded in agreement. "You are absolutely right, Maharaj. The other day Swami Shardananda showed me a letter written by one of his Western disciples. After practicing intense sadhana for just 4 months, this disciple had been able to accumulate many advanced spiritual powers." Swami Vivekananda replied, "So you see, now you understand whether there are Brahmins in the West or not. You have Brahmins here also, but they are bringing India down to the verge of ruin by their awful tyranny. Take the Kulguru Parampara, that is the family guru tradition. It has become a business to earn easy money. The guru initiates many disciples with a mantra. Then he proceeds to live an easygoing life of comfort. Then when the guru has spent all his money and there is nothing left, his wife tells him, 'Why don't you go to one of your disciples, dear? Will your playing at dice all day long save us from hunger?' The Brahmin replies, 'You are right, dear wife. I have heard that one of my disciples is having a particularly good run of luck and has come into quite a bit of money. Since I have not been to him for a long time, let me pay him a visit and ask him for some Guru Dakshina.' So this is what the Kulguru system has come to in Bengal. Priestcraft in the West is not so degenerated. It is on the whole better than this shameful behavior." So these are Swami Vivekananda's views on the caste system. After listening to them, we can easily conclude that Swami Vivekananda did not support the caste system and its unjust discriminations and exploitations. He did not believe that caste is fixed by birth. On the contrary, he believed that one becomes a Brahmin only when one manifests the qualities of purity of heart and love for God. Hindu Shastras too do not support the idea of caste being fixed by birth. There is in fact no word that translates into caste in the Hindu scriptures. Instead, the word they use is varn or mental type. Depending upon a person's mental orientation and inner qualities, depending on their thoughts and actions, a person can be classified as Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya or Shudra. All 4 qualities are present in every person but in different quantities. Whichever quality we lay stress upon, that quality begins to predominate in us, and consequently we become of that particular type. If, for example, laziness, fear, subservience and lack of self-respect dominate, then we fall into Shudrahood. On the other hand, if we develop ourselves and bravely live by our principles, when we fight for righteousness and justice, then we manifest Kshatriyahood. So caste is not fixed but flexible. It is for this reason that the rishis say that everyone is a Shudra by birth, but through hard work and perseverance they can raise themselves to become a Brahmin.